you very much, my brother Honorable Yanko. Before beginning, I would like to extend my heartfelt appreciation and thanks to the very committee who thought it important to invite me as the guest speaker for this very important graduation ceremony. And by extension, I would equally want to thank the principal of the school, Mr. Sane, the vice principal of the school, Mr. Cisse, SMC chairman, guest of honor, my brother and co-chairperson of Congolese Youth and Children Development Alliance, Mr. Lamin Sane, the Alcalo of Farabasuku Village, and you, the parents, and of course, our beautifully dressed graduates of Kafuta Urban District, Kafuta Urban and Senior Secondary School. Hello. I was earlier introduced as the man of the occasion. So if you truly believe that I am the man of the occasion, I want silence. Coming forward in the Mr. Jacopo, tell them they will put you. But only tell them they will put you the left talent, and so al Tulula. Thank you very much. We can now proceed. I am tasked to discuss on a topic, and I believe this topic is of course of great relevance, not only to you, because of the science that you are putting on as students of Kafuta Open Basic School, Open Secondary School, but as Gambians, but most importantly as young people of this country. And that is to discuss on navigating the future with knowledge and integrity. And I'm further asked to discuss how integrity and ethical behavior are crucial in both personal and professional lives. And I am further tasked to encourage you, the graduates, to be honest, trustworthy, and reasonable or responsible citizens. Very important. When I was sharing this topic, I confess to Mr. Jacopo that this is a very timely topic because we all live in communities. We are all from a country and we all see what is happening. The issue of integrity is something that has to be questioned. In us, young people, graduates, are you listening? Because you are not graduating because you want to graduate. You want to graduate because you want to become somebody in the future. And there is no possibility of you becoming somebody in the future without what we call integrity. So listen while I take you through. What is integrity? The concept of integrity is defined differently by different people. But I see it as the practice of being honest while showing consistent consideration to ethical values. What are these ethical values that I'm thinking about? Values of being honest. Ethical values are values that are regarded by ethical leaders. Examples of these values are honesty, trustworthiness, accepting diversity, being at the service of others, and the responsible. So that is integrity for me. And I want you to be persons of integrity. And yes, we can be persons of integrity because that is the only thing. That is the only thing that can give you that dream job that you are having in your mind. And I see integrity to be of two phase. It is a two-phase concept for me. That is, it is something that is both internal and external. And interestingly, if you are not of integrity internally, you can never be of integrity externally. Because what you do externally is to show, outside is merely a reflection of your inside. So if you are not a person of integrity inside, you can never show integrity outside. And I am so today we are ready from this discussion to be persons of integrity. Because that is what will give you the job that you have in your mind. So what do I mean by being a person of integrity? outside. It makes having strong moral principles and uprightness. Being an upright person. It entails honesty, good character, being trustworthy, and this is shown when one tells the truth. And being honest, even in difficult situations. At this juncture, I want you to be reflecting whether or not you be honest in very harsh and difficult situations. And integrity with an outside component would involve what? Basically involve a person with integrity is said to be someone who is in the state of being whole and undivided. That is what I mean by having an internal integrity. You see, when a person is internally of integrity, you feel very stable and complete, undivided, even in the face of adverse situations. You tell the truth as it is, and you don't care the consequence. It means internally you are intact. You fear God, and there is nothing about that. This is something that will help you to make progresses in your various jobs and even in your next academic journey. Dr. Miles Monroe said, and I want you to listen very attentively. Dr. Miles Monroe, one of my very good mentors that I follow someone, he said, integrity means you are one. It means you are one. And that is you are not multi-personality. While of course we hear people say, I have different attitudes and I show different attitudes, I have different personalities. But Dr. Monroe says you can never be a multi-personality. You are one. You are one. You have same character. But I will add that a person of integrity is also not multicolor and not multi-attitude. You are not only of multi-personality, but you are also not of multicolor. You are just one single person. How many gods do we have? How many gods do we have? We have one God, and that is Allah. That's at least what we believe in. But why do we want to also be people who manifest different attitudes and behaviors? At least our attitudes should reflect our true character. That is what Dr. Monroe tells us. At this juncture, I want to ask you, what do you will provide the answer in your mind? Are you a person of integrity? Because to me, integrity means having a good character. Do you have a good character? That is something that you answer in your mind. But now let's look at these two scenarios. Very interesting. And you will understand how people with integrity behave. Whether you are a student, whether you are a teacher, whether you are a principal, a president, but this is how people with integrity behave. And imagine a story. There existed two lawyers. One, a very senior lawyer. A very senior and dignified, respected lawyer, and a junior lawyer seated while on a discussion, a round table discussion, and the phone of the senior lawyer rang, and the junior lawyer attempted to pick the call, and in fact picked the call indeed. As he was about to receive the call, you know what the senior lawyer told him? He said, "If that call is for me, tell him I am not around." But you know what the junior lawyer did? He picked the call, received the call, he asked the caller, "Give me 1 second, he said, let me give you a phone, you talk to him." Furiously, the senior lawyer had to take the call. He picked the call, he answered, dialogue. At the end of the day, when he was done, you know what he did? As he attempted to furiously vent his anger on the junior lawyer, you know what the junior lawyer told him? He said, "I will never ever lie for you, but I will also never ever lie to you." You got that right? He told him, "I will never ever lie for you, but I will also never ever lie to you." Why did he tell him that? But That's simply because he's a man of integrity. And you know what he got at the end of this? He became very respected and valued because of this particular incident. He became respected by the senior layer, promoted, and given other benefits that other colleagues actually get. Integrity, benefit of being a person of good character. Another scenario. A lady got donated with sweaters in boxes. With one of the sweaters having, let's say, about thousands of dollars, $10,000. An imaginary story. And all of a sudden, as they unpacked the sweaters, the lady found his money in one of the sweaters and called his line boss and told him, I found $10,000 in the sweater. Together with the line boss, what they did was they tried to find out the contact details of the person who could make that donation, and they were able to find it. Once they made the call, the person came, he took his money, but yet gave the lady who sought integrity $1,000. Another advantage and benefit of being an honest and upright person. Integrity. Now, who are you? Graduate of Kafuta. Are you a person of integrity? What would you have done if you are faced with a situation of this nature? Would you have returned the money? Or would you have taken the money? That is the question that you should ask yourself. But I want to tell you, if you choose to steal the money, it will come back to you, and that you will never lie. Now, how do we develop integrity? Because you cannot get job as selected by my post and exam. You cannot get job because of your academic qualifications alone. Forget about it. The world is moving gradually, and people put emphasis on character. Character. They want to know who you are, not your academic qualifications alone. You have to be a person of good character for you to be able to get to the university, for you to be able to get the job that you want. How do you get it? How do you develop it? To be able to become a person of good character, but also to be able to send through the dream profession that you are having. How do you get into it? Well, if you listen, you will go with something. And this something you will tell this to your children. One of the ways that we can be able to develop integrity, number one step, you know what? Accept the reality about yourself. My motivational father Jim Rohn said, peace of mind comes with one's acceptance of the reality, the truth about yourself. You know what you do in the open, but you also know what you do in closed door. Are they of integrity? That is something that you should be able to provide answers for. But I want to tell you, if you want to develop good character and become a person of integrity, what you need to do is accept the reality of the reality about yourself. If you know you are doing things that threatens the character of a person of integrity, now is the time to take action. So the first step, let's assess ourselves and know. Accept the reality about ourselves. Number two, let's identify the threats on our integrity. What are these threats? Are we stealing? Stealing is a threat to your integrity, a threat to your character. It can never give you a job. If you have a job through stealing, you will leave that job. You can never remain there forever. Are you stealing? Are you cheating your work? Are you cheating your friends? Are you cheating your family? Are you cheating your community? Are you cheating? That is another question or another identity threat that you should identify to yourself if you want to develop integrity. Are you cheating? Ask yourself. Once you are done with identifying this, now set standard. Tell yourself that you will never change. You can call it a goal, you can call it a standard. But tell yourself something. Set standard. I will not steal. I will not cheat. I want to be a different person. I want to go to the university without being a thief. I want to go to the university without cheating. I want to set through my professional life without cheating. These are things that you should set for yourself. And once you set standard, what should you do? Take action. Take action. If you have these tendencies, you don't take action, it only becomes what we call a wishful thinking. And my father Jim Rohn said, action must never be replaced with wishful thinking. You must not be sitting and thinking, saying, I am going to do this, without taking action. Action makes a difference. Imagine if you should be here, telling yourself, I am going to quit smoking, and you never take action towards quitting smoking. The likelihood of you smoking in the next 10 years coming is very high. Probably some of you have even said such things to yourselves in the last 5 years, and today you are still doing the same thing. It's because you've not taken action. Take action. It makes a difference. After taking action, evaluate and assess yourself as deemed necessary to find out whether you are making progress towards building your integrity. You can evaluate yourself by asking people questions, feedbacks, and the list goes on. But now, once you know you do this and you acknowledge the outcome, you are comfortable that indeed the things that you have identified as strength, you overcome them. You are good to go. But if they are not overcome, it means you have to start the steps again to ensure that you become a better person. Why am I telling you all this? Graduates, why am I telling you all this? You see, my father and my mother goes to farm for the garden, just like any of you. You have mothers who go to the garden. They invested their resources on you. They want you to become somebody in the future. They cannot make you who they are, who they want, even in their mind. You have to take the leading role. And one way to do this is to ensure that you become a person of integrity, good character. And becoming a person of good character comes with a lot of benefits. And I will conclude by telling you those benefits. If you accept this, where